Right to your top story for you. A little over an hour ago, we got a first look at the arrest report of the man at the center of this viral arrest video, which we do want to warn you is disturbing, as is this photo we received, his mugshot. This is Lakean Woods' picture after the arrest. At 11 this morning, Sheriff T.K. Waters held a press conference related to domestic violence and did not take any questions related to Woods' arrest. On your side, Atia Collins was at that Sheriff's News Conference. As she joins us now, she has her hands on this arrest report. Atia, what have you learned?
Yes, good afternoon. Well, I just got through reading through that arrest report, and what we are learning is that Lakean Woods is described as violently resisting arrest, and in the report it states that detectives hit Woods in the face, shoulder, and ribs while trying to put him in handcuffs. Now, here's what we know so far from this report. We know that the arrest stemmed from what a detective witnessed while on patrol shortly before this encounter. They say that Woods was seen by officers pulling into a gas station where he got into another vehicle and began counting money in the back seat. The detective who saw this alerted other detectives in the area, and he also reported that Woods was believed to be armed due to the appearance of his pants, which is described in the report as weighing heavy on the right side. The report goes on to say that Woods then left the gas station, and as detectives followed behind his truck, he pulled into an apartment complex driveway. Detectives there tried to conduct a takedown of that vehicle and commanded the occupants of the vehicle to exit, but the report says that Woods ran and refused commands to stop. A detective chased Woods, was able to catch up to Woods, and the report says that that detective used a taser and struck Woods twice, at which point Woods fell to the ground. Now, the police report goes on to say that Woods then began to violently resist, and that during the struggle, a detective hit Woods in the face and ribs, and that another detective who arrived also used knee strikes on Woods' upper shoulders and his ribs, and that those knee strikes unintentionally hit Woods in the face, according to the report. At the end of the report, it says that 3 detectives and a patrol officer were used to handcuff Woods. And now we are still waiting for more information from JSO, but they did tell us in a statement that they take allegations like this seriously and that the incident is now under administrative review. What we know is that Woods is being held on charges of armed drug trafficking, possession of a controlled substance, and resisting an officer with violence. Now, the sheriff has said that the body-worn camera footage will be released in relation to this arrest. Again, the sheriff not taking any questions here inside JSO, but saying that all questions will be answered via email. Reporting in Jacksonville, Tia Collins, First Coast News, on your side.
Thanks for that, Atia. And just within the past half hour, we've received background information on 2 of the officers involved in Woods' arrest. According to JSO records, Officer Daigle does not have any complaints on his record. Officer Sullivan has received 3 past complaints, including 1 in-house complaint for unbecoming conduct that resulted in a 15-day suspension. That was back in 2019.